right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the Limestone YMCA here in Maysville, Kentucky. Done with the starting lineups, and we are back and ready for the opening tip-off to take place here any second now.
We're ready for some nice action tonight. Got a beautiful sunset, windows above us. We are good to go for some basketball, some semi-pro basketball. And I got a little educated after I did my first game. A lot of these guys are hoopers, Andy. These guys are very, very good. College alumni from actually some of them pretty big schools. All of them have gotten really close to being professional, and that's why it's semi. These guys are very, very talented. An honor to be calling your Maysville Miners game tonight. Maysville, one of the better expansion teams. They've gotten some pretty big wins here. Their first year as an organization. Good things for the community. An honor to be a part of it. Thank you for being with us tonight. Maysville Miners stream of ABA basketball. Going here. they can muster up here in Maysville tonight. They're getting things going. Maysville Miners player to watch is none other than Marlon Lyons. Looks like we're finally ready to go after the refs have a discussion. Excited to see how this goes. From first looks on the roster and on the courts, the Wizards are definitely coming out with a size advantage. Miners have a very talented big and Mike Laster. Played some very nice college ball. But as a 5, he is undersized in this league. Interested to see how that reflects coming out at the beginning of this game. See the Farrow brothers there. Like Mr. RJ is going to take the tip.
They're joined by Gorham, number 8. Number 32, Bledsoe, and guy's standing sideways. I can't actually see his number as of now. He has Davis, number 15. And you look over on the other side for Maysville. There's Doss, Lyons, Laster, Moore, I only see 4 guys out there with actual jerseys on.
Oh, number 2, Marlon Lyons as well. The player I highlighted the last game that I did when I covered Maysville, he dropped 24 points. Very talented. Playing up against a very talented Indiana Lions team. Held their own. And we don't know what the holdup is, so we are going to get started hopefully within a couple of minutes. And let's throw you over to the music, and we'll be right back after that. We discover what is going on.
and gentlemen, back here inside Limestone YMCA here in Maysville, Kentucky on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton and Jeff Allen here on the call. Just a little update. We have been told that the reason why the game hasn't started yet is because the tool to move the rims is not available. They're trying to find a way to move the rims on the side of the court. So that's what the delay is. We're not 100% sure how long that's going to take. So we're just sitting here waiting. Figured I'd hop on and let you guys know what the holdup was. So we'll be back at some point soon, I would hope, here on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton, Jeff Allen.
are back here on NM Sports Network. We're finally going to get things started here at the Limestone YMCA and an ABA basketball matchup between the Maysville Miners and the Columbus Wizards. I'm Jeff Allen alongside Andy Horton on the call. Very excited to be playing some basketball today.
That is for sure. Here we go, getting ready for the opening tip-off. Miners and Wizards, it'll be won by the Miners. Taken by Laster. And now into the offensive zone. That is Doss controlling things. Gets it back to Laster. On the curl screen, now never mind. They're going to move it around up top in the hands of Lions. Drives into the paint, finds the back door man, and that was Singletary who's able to convert that time, opening up the scoring here in the game. Back the other way. That's Farrow. On the drive, the give and go with Bledsoe. He's going to be able to convert the layup. 2-2 now. Just 30 seconds here into the game. Laster, dribble handoff with Lions. Another dribble handoff now. That's Moore. He's going to drive the right side of the paint. He's going to put that one up off the glass and in. Wanted a foul call that time. Doesn't get it. Back the other way. It's Farrow. Crosses over. Now goes to the middle of the floor. Goes corner. Gets it to, I believe that was the other Farrow. Yes, it was. They're going to knock down the three. Across the half-court line now are the Miners. Quick trigger three-pointer. That time by Lions. No good. Rebounded by the Wizards, and on the offensive end they go. It's Farrow with the ball right now. Hit the step back, fires away and knocks it down. Couple of quick three-pointers now for the Wizards. Up 8-4. The shot there by Moore, too strong. He's going to air ball. Now going back the other way, Wizards basketball. It's Gorham. Now gets it to Farrow. Throw it down to the block. A spin move there. That was Wilkins. He's not able to convert. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Miners basketball. Doss. And then there's a quick officials timeout. Going to be inbound and again for the Miners. Now Doss gets the inbound pass again, and he's working his way across the timeline. Into the front court now, Laster. Dribble handoff there with Lions. Goes between the legs, steps back. Now he'll drive right side, throws it up off the window. No good, tipped around and then taken by the Wizards on the offensive end. Farrow's going to slow down the jab step. Now throws it to his man over in the corner. As Gorham's going to spin, loses his balance, going to fire off the shot. No good. Taken now by, that was Singletary for the Miners. Cross-court pass to the cutting, that was Laster. He's able to convert the layup. 8-6 now, 2.5 minutes here into the ball game. Crossover, now stolen. Singletary is going to go the length of the floor and slam it home, raising the roof. Timeout for the Wizards.
So far through this game, Maysville Miners playing very fast. It's working towards them, but they need to make sure the Wizards don't get going for three. They got a lot of talented jump shooting on the perimeter.
And I think this is the best I've seen the Miners come out and play in the first quarter. Previous two games I've done for them, they've gotten off to slow starts. And in the last game, they made a huge comeback. We're down more than 20 at half, and then ended up forcing overtime and then fell in overtime. Weren't able to keep the offense going long enough. But it was a fantastic effort that last time. But like I said, I don't think the Miners have had this good of a start in the games that we've gotten to call.
And a lot of these people have been playing for several years together. The Maysville Miners organization just getting started, just getting the feel for themselves. So expect a little hiccup, but it looks like they're really coming into their own as a team coming out of this timeout.
It'll be Wizards basketball. Gorman to Farrow. Gorham gets it back. Farrow. Now they go corner. The drive by Wilkins. He's going to pass. That's Bledsoe. Puts it up. No good. Offensive rebound by RJ Farrow. And then he's going to miss his putback and lose the ball out of bounds. Like they might have just called a foul. Not 100% sure who's it on. But Maysville basketball. Dawson to the front court. Over to Laster. The screen comes by Singletary. Now to Moore, drives. He's going to throw it to Singletary on the cut, but they're going to say he travels before the pass. That back foot slid. Going the other way, Gorham into the front court. To the high post, now out to Farrow from Bledsoe. Shot's going to be off the mark. Defensive rebound by Moore, and Moore will throw it off of Bledsoe. The ball will go to the Miners. Inbound to Doss. 4 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A screen, Lions. Dribble handoff with Singletary, gets into the teeth of the defense, drops it off to Moore. Moore's going to duck his way to the rim and score. Now up to the corner, the Wizards, quick fire three, no good. Oh, that one nearly fell in, actually. Eventually, Laster will collect the rebound and hand it to Doss. Doss into the front court, the crossover, step back, thought about the shot instead, throws it over to Lyons. The shot is going to be no good. Rebounded by Gorham. Now Doss got his hand in the passing lane, knocked it away. They're able to still get it to Wilkins, and he's going to knock down the three. Maysville basketball into the front court.
Fast-paced game so far, and the Columbus Wizards size is definitely winning those battles down low.
Laster into the paint, throws that one up. Wild shot, no good. Back the other way goes Columbus. The throw ahead pass, that one was to Bledsoe. Stretches out his arms and can't grab onto it. Gonna have a substitution, it looks like. Doss across the timeline. Gets it over to Laster. Between the legs he goes, uses a screen by Singletary. Gets it over to Lyons. Lyons is going to use a slip screen and then gets it to Moore. Moore puts it up off the window. He's fouled. Will be on his way to the free throw line. Does not convert. They'll have 2 free throws coming. First one is up. It'll bounce its way out. Substitution now for Maysville. Laster's going to check out. Ian is going to check in.
There's that size we were talking about, Andy. Got to get physical.
Actually a new guy to me.
Down low, yeah.
I've done 3 games for this team. I've never seen him before.
Addition to the team.
Second free throw for Moore will bounce off the front rim and fall in. Bring it back the other way. Gorham into the front court, gets it over to Farrow. They throw it to the corner. Wing, actually. The shot there by Wilkins, no good. It was a 3. Coming back the other way. Doss running in transition is going to slow it up. Gets it over to Lyons. Thought about the three. No good. Or excuse me, no shot. He passes it. Get it into the front court. Bledsoe. The three is going to be good there by Gorham. The lead now taken. Into the front court now for Maysville after the made three. Drops off the pass to Singletary, driving, tries. It looked like he was going to try and dunk it, and then he's just going to put it up off the window. Arrow into the front court. Moving the ball around. Gorham gets it back to the corner. Defense moved away from the corner. Bledsoe's going to miss the shot. Offensive rebound there by number 30. I do not have a 30. The shot now by Doss off the window from three, no good. Offensive rebound there by Moore. He's gonna miss, and then going back the other way. Doss elevates and is gonna intercept that pass. Great job there by the point guard. Lyons with the ball now, back to Doss. Fires away from three. That one's gonna bounce off the rim. Rebounded by Bledsoe. And Doss nearly came away with the steal. Instead, Farrow into the front court, spins into the defense. It's gonna be blocked by Dean, and it goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with Maysville. Baseline out of bounds. Waiting for the inbound to come. Here we go. Gorham gets the ball in his hands. Wilkins. Get it back to Gorham. Up top to Farrow. They go wing to Bledsoe. The fall away jumper, no good. Gonna rim out. Dean gets the board and immediately hands it to Doss. Doss will be fouled in transition. Gorham, the man who fouled him, they get hit with a reaching call, is not happy about the foul call. Like there's a substitution now for Maysville. Gibbs is gonna check in. Lyons is gonna check out. Or maybe not. I get.
I believe they're working out some kinks. About 30 seconds, the clock wasn't moving there 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, I did notice that. Also, it looks like. Well, never mind. I don't have a number 15. Oh, that's number 5. My apologies. That's Ware checked into the game as well for them.
All right, so we got another temporary delay. What a shame. Very good game. Back and forth, heavy hitting action. Really need to get some movement, better fundamentally sound strategies to combat the Columbus Wizards' size up there.
Well, the refs just called for official timeout.
Trying to figure out how to work the scoreboard. As you pointed out earlier, Andy, each time we come down here, it's a different scoreboard, so perhaps still trying to get the hang of it.
Looks like they might have the time fixed. So now we're working on score.
head over there, but not sure what's going on. Trust me, guys, if we knew, we'd let you know. We appreciate you rocking with us here on NM Sports Network. We got the Maysville Miners and the Columbus Wizards right now. The score is the Wizards 16, Miners 13. Should reset it back to 5:25. That's what I had over here. And looks like they gave the wrong teams the wrong scores. So should have another delay. They reset it to 5:56.
Looks like we're just about ready to inbound. I think it's going to be Maysville. Yeah, it'll be Maysville basketball. Sideline out of bounds. At our stoppage, Doss driving in transition was fouled by Gorham. Maysville basketball. Into the front court goes Doss, trying to get it to Ware. He does. The ball, I believe, was tipped. Ware missed his first shot. He got the offensive rebound and was able to put it back up and in. Crossing the timeline now. It's the Wizards on offense. They throw it inside to Wilkins, has it knocked away. Doss is going to, excuse me, that's Gibbs, going to come away with the steal. Drops it off to Singletary, and he's going to elevate and hang on the rim.
Really, the clock. We apologize. They didn't remember the score, so now it's switched around a little bit. So 17 to 15. Miners up on the Wizards.
We have another stoppage.
Alrighty.
I wonder if the Wizards coach just realized that they put the wrong score up.
Well, quite a conundrum here on NM Sports Network right now. We have had some issues. We appreciate you if you're sticking around. This ABA basketball matchup here on NM Sports Network. I found alongside Andy Horton on the camera. We're having some fun right now. I'll take this scoreboard down until everything's situated, and we'll let you know when that happens. Involving a lot of issues at the moment. Fortunately, I think I'm going to use that graphic more than I want to tonight. Looks like we got solution. Okay. Figured out everything. They're going to give
Wizards 2 more points. Oh, a couple more points, I guess. Regardless, Wizards basketball, they're bringing it into the front court. Gorham and Farrow give it back and forth. Now they go corner. That's Bledsoe, the pull up just inside the three-point line, no good. Gibbs is going to get the rebound, and now in the front court go the Miners. The hesitation there at the free throw line. The pass to the corner, throws it up, and he's going to be able to knock down the three. That was Ware. Coming back the other way, Farrow. 1 point lead now for the Miners. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Stay with the Wizards. Bledsoe gets the inbound. Farrow. So Bledsoe now inside to Wilkins. Wilkins trying to body the defender, goes through him, and Dean is going to swat that one right into the hands of Singletary. Singletary driving, has it knocked away. Gibbs comes away with it. Dean then gets the ball. And right there, Doss is going to step at on the half-court line after none of the Miners could contain the ball there. Sideline out of bounds. Barrow standing in front of our camera. Now Wilkins, Gorham up top. Barrow's going to drive. Goes from right to left. It's going to be swatted by Dean again. There's a fight under the rim for the ball as one of the Wizards is going to hit the floor. Jump ball called, I believe. Baseline out of bounds. Wizards maintain possession. Get it inside at number 30. He pump fakes, going to have it knocked away by Dean. Gets it right back. Then it's going to be blocked again. Barrow had it, and eventually, I believe Dean came away with the ball.
Starting a little block party down there.
Gibbs into the front court. Now they go cross court. It's Ware. Fires away. Knocks it down. The rainbow jumper falls. Number 30, the inbound to Ware. And 4 on 5. The Miners have the numbers on defense right now. 30 gets back into the picture. Was trying to shoot for a second. A step back by Barrow. Took his time. Throws it up. No good from 3. Dean gets the rebound. Going into the front court. Doss, the speed up off the window and converts. High up off the glass. Getting it over the hand of the oncoming defender. Gorham into the front court now. Bledsoe, the fake pass, now corner they go. The drive, Farrow puts it up. He's going to be fouled, and on his way to the free throw line, Dean, I believe, is going to be the man to pick up the foul. Take a look here on the replay. Just look at him flying down the floor. Gets it up just over the hand. Was that Wilkins or was that Bledsoe? Not 100% sure, but the defense was flying its way in there. Too strong on that free throw. I brought out the sound effects for this game. Playing free throw here for Farrow. Knocks it down. 25-20 or 26-21 is the score. Into the front court from Maysville. Doss controlling things. Going to use a Dean screen. Going to step back now. Fire from 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Laster. And he'll drop it right back up and in. Didn't even need to come back down to the floor to convert that one. Gorham throws it inside to number 30. They kick it back out. Gorham has the opening. Throws it up to 3. No good. Rebounded by Doss as he's able to jump over top of Bledsoe and get the board coast to coast. Blocked by somebody. The long offensive rebound out to Gibbs. He'll knock down the 3. What a sequence this first quarter has been for the Miners. Up 10, 31-21. They go cross court. There's an open man as Gorham thought about the 3. Gets it back over to Wilkins. Fires away. No good. Rebounded by Gibbs. And on the run are the Miners again. They get it to the corner. The drive. Laster out. It's going to be stolen by number 30. He was trying to get it to Ware. And then Ware's going to get ran over. The ref is going to say it's a charging foul. Now Gibbs will inbound right in front of us. Got a nice ABA logo on the back of the jersey. Oh. Now a little offset to us. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. .32 to go here in the first quarter of play. The Miners opened up a 10-point lead. Inside the Limestone YMCA here at Maysville, Ohio. Maysville, Kentucky, my apologies.
this timeout. The Wizards are down 10. Lost some of the steam they had before that scoreboard debacle. Now find themselves on the wrong side. A 13-5 run. We go inbounding from the sideline now.
Gibbs gets the inbound to Doss. Gibbs gets it right back. Now they throw it back to Doss. He's going to step back. Now they go cross court. Yeah, over to Gibbs. The three is going to be off the mark. Now Barrow with the rebound brings it in to the front court. They go corner. New guy checks in. That was number 24, Zumbrun, with the three. Was off the mark. Barrow gets it back after the offensive rebound. Zumbrun. They throw it to the wing. The drive, they're going to throw it up. The floater, no good. Coming back the other way. Finds Laster in transition. Good job, a good vision there by Doss. Does a great job running point guard for this Maysville team. Racks up the assist every single game. Barrow, the drive off the backboard and will convert. Doss on the offensive end. Get it to Gibbs. It's going to be stolen by Zumbrun. Going to go the length of the floor and put it off the window and in. Gibbs is going to get it back, and Zumbrun's going to pick him up before the half-court line. They get it to Doss. Going to use a Dean screen. He's going to be picked up by the bigger Farrow, and he's going to cross him up and drop that one in. 10-point lead still for Maysville. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Stolen now. They're going to call a kick ball instead of a steal. Gibbs was going to take that one to the house. See the step back. Doss is going to get into his bag just inside the three-point line and drops it home. Zumbrun gets it over to the wing. Now they throw it inside. Zumbrun gets it right back. Fires away from three. Off the mark. Offensive rebound. Swatted by Dean. Barrow tried to take it up over Dean. Dean said, not anywhere near me, sir. They're going to get the rebound to the Miners and over to Doss. He gets into the front court, hesitates, slows up. Now it's Ware. Fires away from three. Off the front iron. No good. Zumbrun comes away with it and gets it to Farrow. Going to use a screen by RJ. Gets to the rim. He's going to be fouled by Dean and on his way to the free throw line. 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. First free throw is up and good. Knocks down the second. And another timeout on the floor.
Wizards starting to strike back here at the end of the first quarter, getting themselves going just a little bit. Finally starting to inch their way back against these Miners here at home, here at the Limestone YMCA in Maysville, Kentucky. Hostile territory, but you can't tell they're remaining very composed. quite a battle so far. Lots of delays, kind of chopping up this game. So first we had the rims, then we had the scoreboard. Still watching now, or you just started watching. If you just started watching, we didn't start this game until about 23 minutes after game time. Then in the middle of the first, we had a debacle with the scoreboard. So it's just now the end of the first quarter, finally an hour later after the start time. We'll make for a strategical change, both teams.
Looks like the Miners might have had too many players out on the floor for a second. They get that squared away, and Ware into the front court. It gets it to the corner. It's Gibbs back to Ware. Fires away from three. He's going to rattle that one home. Now across, or at full court shot there. I think that was Farrow. No good. And that was just excellent ball movement. Gibbs got it right back to Ware. Ware with the pump fake. Got the defender flying by him. Stepped up to the three-point line and knocked it down. 39-27 at the Limestone YMCA here after one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in for the second quarter play here at the Limestone YMCA in Maysville, Kentucky. Making sure that the scores table is ready to get the second quarter started. Maysville bound pass, and he's going to take his time bringing it up. The Wizards are going to start in a full court press coming out of the quarter break. The dribble, or the handoff to the cutter from the corner, that was Laster who was able to finish there. 13-point lead for Maysville. Inside, the Farrow, the corner, or the corner jumper, no good by RJ Farrow. And Singletary comes away with the rebound. Two Wizards chase him down, and they get it up into the front court. Laster back out to Ware. Moore inside the three-point line down on the block. They're going to throw it back out to Ware. Now they come cross court to that Singletary. They're going to hit number 30 with a foul for the Wizards. Singletary should be on his way to the free throw line. See the drop-off pass there by Singletary, found Laster standing behind his defender. The layup.
First free throw up and no good from Singletary. They have a half platoon swap here for the Columbus Wizards. And that size back out there. Maysville has forced them out, forced them to beat them from the perimeter. So great strategy so far.
Second free throw is good. And coming back the other way. Bledsoe fires away from three, no good. Rebounded by Moore for Maysville. Aware across the timeline on the offensive end now. And a crossover, Wilkins on his way to the basket and scoops it up and home. Wilkins, Ware letting the opponents know on his way back down the court. Barrow. Gorham. Barrow gets it back. Gorham, now they come cross court to the corner. Gorham gets it back outside, fires away from three, no good. Offensive rebound by Zumbrin. And they didn't reset the shot clock after it hit the rim, so the shot clock sounded at the wrong time.
The official clock's still moving right now.
Now there's going to be a baseline inbound. And it looks like they just realized the clock issue.
They also gave Maysville an extra point. No reason, so confused on what's going on over there. In a night of mishaps. Go to Graphic, putting it up. Side. Figure out what's going on over there at the scores table. Did get informed that there is not only a newer scoreboard, but a newer scorekeeper. Clock's having a lot of issues over there. They're not sure if it's human error or technology. No matter what it is, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Our edition of ABA Basketball here on the NM Sports Network. Reminder, the score is the Maysville Miners 43, Columbus Wizards 27. It's been a great game when we consistent playing on the roll. Coach is over there talking it up. Players getting rusty. Those juices flowing. Just about seen every possible outcome so far, and it's just 14 minutes into the game. We're trying to figure everything out over there. We've seen some exciting things happen. Some dunks are flying. Three-pointers rattling in. Trying to figure out the issue over there going forward with the game.
Both teams staying out on the floor, so that would make you think that they're just about got it fixed.
But we're going to throw it over the commercial break. We'll be right back after this temporary delay here on M Sports Network.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock or express it, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so back from that delay, just about 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. A shot there by the Wizards was missed, and then looks like they're going to call a foul down on the block after the offensive rebound. Bledsoe, and with the ball, say they were trying to get it away from him. He swatted one of his arms at the free throw line. Free throw goes in. Now Ware going to take his time, bringing it into the front court. In the hands of Laster. The screen from Singletary comes. He goes the other way of the screen, drives, going to pull up, and then kicks it out some more. The three-pointer's no good. Back the other way, Gorham and the Wizards on the offensive end. Barrow back to Gorham. Kicks it to the corner, the drive, the cutting Wilkins, puts it up, no good. Wilkins crashes to the floor. Moore with the ball, now has it knocked out of bounds by Bledsoe. Maysville basketball. Right next to the Wizards bench. Substitution looks like. Or no, we're gonna wait on the substitution. The drive by Singletary into Gorham. He's not going to be able to convert this time. It's going to fall off the rim. Be picked up by Bledsoe. Gorham into the front court. They go corner. It's Zumbrin rather. No good from three. And then Wilkins with the offensive rebound is going to be fouled as he puts it back up and in. Wilkins gonna knock down the free throw to convert the three-point play. Doss to the front court for Maysville. Singletary going at Wilkins. They get it to the top of the key, firing away from there. That was Ware, knocks it down. 46-32. Maysville opening up a 14-point lead. Bledsoe now with the ball. Gonna have the ball knocked away. Wilkins will be able to get it back for the Wizards. The spin move there by Farrow into the middle of the paint. And is gonna use the angle to be able to bank it home. Lions going coast to coast and slams it home. Nearly runs through the ref that time after the play. A pass up to the corner. Gorham drives, gonna fall away. Knocks it down. Beautiful shot there by Gorham. Coming up into the offensive end. Another three by Ware, off the mark this time. It's knocked away from Bledsoe, and Wilkins will come up with it. Bledsoe, the pump fake, steps inside. The three-pointer, or excuse me, the two-pointer, no good. It will be rebounded by Farrow. Now it's Wilkins at the free throw line. Throws it up and knocks it down. 10-point ball game. Up into the front court, Ware wide open, is gonna cross over the late closeout, and he was able to get his way to the rim. Gorham into the front court now for the Wizards, gets it to Wilkins. Back to Gorham's gonna fire away over Laster, no good, and now Laster with the rebound. Ware in transition, he's gonna be able to scoop that one up and in. Gonna crash to the floor, and he's gonna call for a sub. So he might be in a little bit of pain after that. Look here, got the catch. The late closeout there by RJ Farrow made it so that Farrow got put in a spin cycle there. On the way to the basket was Ware.
Oh, no, and you hate to see that. Courtney Ware limps off of the floor. One of the best scorers on this team. He is in a lot of pain over there. We're going to have another timeout on the floor. (52-38) your Maysville Miners are in the driver's seat for this back and forth battle. Playing the best in spurts. Neither team really able to get a significant amount of momentum going. All passion from the Columbus coach on the sidelines.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Jeff. I was just about to mention that. Did not look happy there in the Columbus huddle.
He's talked to the people there in the center of the court a lot of times so far tonight. Looks like we're going to get back to action.
Gorham set to throw the ball in for the Wizards. He does, and he gets it right back from Bledsoe. Into the front court now, over to Farrow. They get it to the high post there at the free throw line. Kick it back out to Gorham. He's going to go behind the back now, step back. Over to Farrow, the three, too strong off the back iron, no good. It's going to be tipped back up and in though by number 30. Crossover now by Doss after he gets it on the offensive end. Going at Gorham. Use a screen by Lions, now gets to the Lions, thought about the three, instead they're going to go corner to Gibbs. It's going to be taken away. That is Bledsoe with the steal. Now Wilkins. Going to drive, put that one up, no good. Number 30 with the rebound. He's going to go through the contact, gets it to go on his way to the free throw line for an extra one.
Bill's got to be careful here. Columbus Wizards getting a little run going on. A lot of momentum.
First free throw, or the free throw is up high off the back iron, no good. It's rebounded and put back up and in by Bledsoe, though. Shaving off the lead. It's only an 8-point lead for Maysville. Now Doss quickly into the offensive end. Gibbs now gonna use a screen. They throw it inside to, that one was Laster. He's gonna be able to convert after the foul.
Big body. A replay right before the and one free throw. Gibbs was thinking about it, almost got stolen. No space for the shot, no problem. Maysville strikes back with an and one of their own. Big Mike Laster down there getting it done.
He's gonna knock down his free throw. Coming back the other way, Farrow for the Wizards. They go far wing to, that was Bledsoe. Then Wilkins with the free throw line jumper, no good. The rebound by Gibbs and gets it into the front court. Gets it over to Dean, who checked in a moment ago, just inside the 3-point line. Fires away the jumper and knocks it down. I mean, he was 6 inches inside the 3-point line. Awkward looking jumper, but it's true. Now they go far wing. Back up top, Farrow. Get it to Gorham. Back to Farrow. It's gonna get bumped by Gibbs and gonna call the foul.
That was a fantastic pump fake. That created all the separation there. Forced Gibbs to go with the foul. Not many options. He didn't want him around him. Troy Gibbs just pestering perimeter defense. That's what we've come to expect from him.
Wilkins gets it back to Farrow on the far wing. Gibbs picks him up. Top of the key, the drive, 2 seconds, throws it up, blocked by Dean. Eventually the shot clock will sound, but Maysville basketball going back the other way. Laster no good, through the hands of Dean. Ball's gonna be knocked around and Farrow comes away with it. Dean on the floor, little slow getting up, spins through the double team, double clutch at the rim. He's gonna be fouled, and Farrow on his way to the line. What a job to split the defense there at the half court line. The spin move, I don't even know how he teleported through the defenders.
Scientifically makes sense. Now starting to pump some physicality into this game. You gotta love it. Bodies are flying. What a cheat code Deanne is down there. Especially when you're pulling up from mid-range like that.
Pull a sound effect back out. There we go. Rogers, number 30 is close enough. I can finally see his name. It's Rogers. Second free throw is up and is good. 1 for 2 that time. Gibbs now into the front court going against Wilkins. They use a DN screen. Now he's picked up by Bledsoe. They go over to the wing. That's Lyons driving. Gets it now to Laster. Gibbs in the corner. DN, fall away jumper, 16 feet away, no good. Rebounded by, that's Laster. Spins in midair and is going to be able to knock down the layup. To the front court now, Gorham for the Wizards. Back out to Farrow, fires away from 3, knocks it in.
Fantastic three-pointer.
Doss now, 4:10 to go here in the first quarter, or first half. The step back, has the range, knocks it down. The three-pointer is gonna be good. Back the other way. Pull up from Gorham, the 3, no good. Rebounded by Dean, and on the run, it's Doss against 2 defenders. They're gonna say he travels. Maybe it's a double dribble, regardless, same outcome. It's a turnover. See the step back there behind the 3-point line. Had so much room, the defender wasn't ready for that one.
So nice on it. Doss is sick with it on the perimeter.
They throw it to the corner. It looks like Laster was the guy they were looking for. And it's going to go out of bounds. It wasn't able to handle that one. And now a timeout on the floor. Looks like Maysville is going to be the one to call it.
A lot of points flying here this second quarter. Maysville has dropped 23. Wizards dropped their own 21. We are getting going now.
All right, so back here inside the Limestone Gymnasium. Limestone YMCA, I should say. Wizards basketball on the offensive end. Wilkins, they go corner, fires. That one was Farrow, no good. Rebounded by Gibbs and into the front court, Doss. They go corner. The pump fake by Lyons. It was knocked away by Rogers. Lyons will recollect, fires away from three that time. That one was airballed. Gorham is the one to be able to collect it. Rogers got behind the defense. He's gonna miss that one. Gets his own rebound, fakes the pass, and then throws one back up. There's gonna be a foul called. Is that gonna be? It looks like Rogers is at the free throw line. Or maybe not. I think it might be baseline out of bounds. And yes, will be baseline out of bounds. They're going to hit Dean with the foul call. And that makes sense as there was a lot of contact that time. Wilkins picks up his dribble, throws it outside to Farrow. Throws it now to Bledsoe, turns over his shoulder, shoots it, no good. Tipped by Lyons and taken by Doss. Across the timeline, get it to Gibbs. Gibbs gonna fire away, Cash is home. 65 to 48, 17-point lead now been opened up here by the Miners. Wilkins, now Bledsoe, tried to get it to Rogers. It was stolen by, that's Doss. Pull up from three, no good. Gibbs comes away. And Doss kind of holding his hand up on the way back, saying that was a magic pass. Into the front court now. They throw it cross court to Gorham. No good that time. Rogers will come away with the rebound. Turns around, just going to put it up off the window and scoop it home. Going back the other way. Lions 2-on-1. Gets it to Laster, and Laster will convert off the glass. 19-point lead now. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. They go to the Wolf, and he's going to be able to knock that one in. Bledsoe was the passer. Doss into the front court now, the crossover against Gorham. Man, he's so fast. Now gets it over to the wing. In the corner, now back up to Doss. Gibbs now, standing behind the volleyball line. Gonna go at Wilkins, goes behind the back, now gives it over to Doss. No good on the three. It's gonna be tipped around by Dean. and then eventually the ball will go out of bounds. It will be Wizards basketball. Take a look here. See the one-handed pass, and on the way back down the court, you can see Gibbs holding it out. Arrow gets it to Wilkins, fires for three, no good. Laster with the rebound. Drop off to Gibbs, steps into the shot, no good. Bledsoe with the rebound and nearly traveled there. Now he's gonna drop it off to Wilkins. Now they go corner, the pump fake, driving, stepping by, right by Gibbs. That was Farrow, and he's gonna put it in the basket. 45 seconds to go here in the first half of play. 15-point lead for the Miners. Driving is Doss off the window, and he will convert, just gets anything he wants. The combination of the size and the speed is just unstoppable right now, giving the Wizards all they can handle. Wilkins now being guarded by Gibbs. Gibbs is gonna knock it away now from Bledsoe. Now Doss going all by himself. The easy lay-in. 16 seconds to go now here in the first half. 73 to 54. Farrow now with the ball, driving. The double clutch puts it up. It will go with 5 seconds left. Gibbs crossing the timeline, looks at the clock, throws it up, and it's gonna go off the window, nearly banks in. That is gonna do it here for half number one from the Limestone YMCA here in Maysville, Kentucky. ABA basketball, this has been a great one so far. 17-point lead for Maysville at the half, 73 to 56. I'm Andy Horton alongside Jeff Allen here on the NM Sports Network. We will be back after halftime.
you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the Limestone YMCA here in Maysville, Kentucky on the NM Sports Network. There's matchup between the Columbus Wizards and the Maysville Miners. Gorham is going to open up the scoring with a layup that time for the second half. Quickly back the other way. Moore brings it up for the Miners. Gets it to Doss. Doss standing behind the volleyball line. Over to, no, that's Moore again, and he's going to slam it home. Oh my goodness, with authority. Barrow coming back the other way now. For the Miners, over to Gorham. Dribble hand, no, fake dribble handoff with Bledsoe. It's going to be knocked away by Singletary, and they're going to say that he fouls him. Take a look real quick at the slam dunk here by Moore. Is able to navigate the defense and just with the authority. My goodness. What did that rim do to him? Inbound pass to Wilkins over on the far short wing. He's going to try and go through the defenders. They're going to hit him with the foul call. I believe Moore is the guy who's going to pick it up. And yes, that is Moore with the foul. 2 free throws coming. Fires that one away. Out come the sound effects yet again. Out. Inbound pass is going to be stolen by Gorham. Gets it to Bledsoe. Going to fire that one away and rattles it home. 75-63. The lead is down to 12. Into the front court now. It's Doss over to Singletary. And now Doss gets it back to crossover. Gets it to Laster. The step back behind the three-point line. That one's going to rattle its way out. Gorham in transition now. Trying to throw it to somebody. He's going to be bumped. He's going to lose the ball. The alley-oop over to Singletary, and he throws it down. There's frustration by the Wizards as they thought that Gorham was fouled, driving to the rim that time. Now the quick three is going to be no good. Missed by Wilkins. Rebounded by Laster, and in the front court, they find Lyons. Shoots the three, no good. Offensive rebound there by Singletary. He will crash to the floor after the miss. Wilkins now back into the front court for the Wizards. Picks up his dribble. They go corner. One dribble. The three-pointer is going to be off the mark. Tipped around R.J. Farrow with the offensive rebound. He'll be able to put it back up and in over the 2 Miner defenders. Laster into the front court. He throws it cross court over to Doss. Green comes. Throws it to, that's Moore. Going to drive from left to right. Picks up the dribble, spins back to the middle of the floor. No good. Offensive rebound. That was Singletary. No good on the putback. Taken and going the other way. It's Bledsoe into the front court for the Wizards. They swing it all the way over to Farrow. Now they throw it in to RJ. The pass over to Bledsoe. He'll elevate, shoots the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Singletary. Going back the other way, the crossover now by Doss. Gonna pull things back out behind the three-point line. Miner now. Jab step, gets to the free throw line, back over to Lassiter. Goes to the left, now back to the right, drives, throws it up, and it's gonna drop home. 14-point lead now for the Miners, just over 3 minutes into the quarter. Wilkins backs down the defender. It's going to be knocked away. Dawson transition is able to find Singletary. He's going to be fouled and one. Or are they going to say that doesn't count? It's going to be 2 free throws. Yes, they are going to count it. He'll be on his way to the line for the extra one. You see the alley-oop here from Doss. The Singletary puts it up there perfectly. Singletary catches with 2 hands and finishes with the right. And free throw is good. Gorham now gets the inbound pass. Working it across the half-court line. Drop off to Bledsoe. Back to Gorham. Fires away from 3. Off the front iron. No good. Tipped by Singletary and up to Doss. 4 on 2. The cutting Laster through the defenders. The Wizards had no chance to stop that one. There's just too many white jerseys there. And the great ball movement there by Doss, showing another great pass there. The ball was tipped away there by Singletary. It'll stay in the hands of Bledsoe. They get it to RJ. He'll elevate after Laster flies by him, and he'll put that one in the hoop.
Yeah, Big Mike's eating on offense right now.
The hesitation there by Doss. He's not going to be able to get it to go. They're going to hit after the offensive rebound. They're going to hit more with the travel. They did not understand that call. Coming back the other way. Barrow. Drive to the basket. And that one was Bledsoe going back the other way quickly.
They're having to work for every single basket, are the Wizards right now. Maysville's been doing an excellent job on the defensive side of the ball. And a combination of the Wizards just being real cold from outside. I have a feeling we haven't ever seen this team here before, personally, to our own knowledge. But I have a feeling they make way more threes than they usually make way more threes than they have tonight.
Scoop shot there. The underhanded layup attempt by, I think that was Laster, is going to be no, not 100% sure who that was. Maybe it was Moore. It was blocked. Going back the other way. Singletary, the drop-off pass there from Doss, no good. Offensive rebound by Lyons. Oh, yeah, that was Lyons. He was the one that got blocked. Going back the other way. It is Wilkins in the corner for the Wizards. Finds the teammate. And then RJ is eventually going to get the ball in his hands. He will convert. Haynes was the man on the assist. So under 7 to play here in the third quarter. We're going to take a TV timeout.
Columbus has gotten it back down. 11. Maysville can't let their foot off the pedal. We'll go to commercial real quick and shout out one of our favorite clothing brands, Express It. They are local to the Ohio area. They do a lot for our company, and they make fantastic product. Shout out to Express It here on NM Sports Network.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express. So that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
Back in here after the TV timeout inside the Limestone YMCA here in Maysville, Kentucky. Maysville basketball. Doss gets the inbound pass. And take his time into the front court. Gets it over to Gibbs. Gibbs controlling things. Gonna cross over Wilkins. Gonna step back, fire away. That one looks like it was blocked by Wilkins. The rebound by Bledsoe and Barrow into the front court now. Back to Bledsoe. Standing at the volleyball line, nearly slid that back foot. Wilkins now gets the pass inside. He's going to fire away, no good. About 12 feet away. He's off the mark. Rebound by the Miners, and in transition they go. Gibbs now with the ball. Slow things down. Thought about using the Moore screen instead. He's just going to straight up pass it to Moore. A jab step to the baseline. They swing it around now. That's Doss, the three-pointer. Converts, knocks it home again.
What a laser beam from that guy.
There was not much arc on that one. Just got it over the front of the rim. And a timeout now for the Wizards. Down 14. 87 to 73. After the TV timeout, it's Wizards basketball. Or excuse me, that was a timeout by the Wizards coach. They're gonna move the ball around. Barrow with the ball, step back. After the dribble between the legs, no good. Now Dawson transition, throws another alley-oop pass, and it's gonna be caught and converted by Singletary. Wilkins into the offensive zone. Picks up the dribble, now gets it down to RJ. Gets it back to Wilkins outside. Right back to RJ. Goes to work, spins, baseline's gonna be able to convert that, and they're gonna draw the foul on the way to the free throw line. Take a look at it here on the replay. Oh no, this was Doss in transition going the other way. The alley-oop pass, catch, and the easy finish there by Singletary.
Still struggling to stop the Miners who are scoring at will, weaving in and out of those lanes, creating some great offense.
Into the front court now for the Miners, it's Doss. Gives it over to Moore. Goes from right to, or left to right, has the ball knocked away. Barrow going back the other way. The drop-off pass from Rogers to Wilkins. They're gonna call a foul. It's gonna be baseline out of bounds. Rogers would trigger the inbound. Checked in moments ago. Wilkins swats at Laster. Gonna try and shoot that one up. He's gonna be fouled on his way to the free throw line. Under 5 to play here in the third quarter. That one's going to be off the mark.
Wilkins starting to get visibly frustrated from the Maysville defense. Got to start to cut into his play.
That can't help either.
A lot of talking going on the court. Love to see communicative team.
Gonna make the second free throw. Cuts into that lead a little bit, down to 12. Across the timeline, it's Gibbs. Doss at the top of the key. Gonna go the other way if the D and screen. He's gonna double clutch the layup all by himself and able to convert that time. Barrow Being guarded by Gibbs on his way up the floor. Crosses over behind the back. Loses the ball along the sideline. They're going to say it's Maysville basketball. Dean gets the inbound pass. Hands it right back to Doss. It was knocked away. Now Dean into the front court. I thought he was about to shoot that three. Instead, they get it back to Doss. One more pass. Where the three off the mark, off the front of the rim. Bledsoe gets the rebound. Gonna bring it over to Barrow. Wilkins over to Bledsoe. A pump fake, and now back to Wilkins. Driving right at Dean. Towards his body, able to put it up off the window and convert. My goodness, that was an acrobatic finish. The pass to Laster. No one down there. Laster running the court all by himself. The pass from Gibbs.
And their transition defense is a mess here in the second half. Definitely need to do some tweaks.
Under 4 to go. Now it's a 13-point deficit for the Wizards. The drive, the pull-up, 12 feet away, and knocks it down. Barrow with a tough jumper. Back the other way. Doss, the crossover, right past Barrow. Gonna convert on his way to the free throw line. My goodness.
And he's doing work tonight. Doss with the cross, big Doss man. Rushing him from the perimeter. Doss at the free throw line now. Going to convert this and one and continue his fantastic night.
Free throw is up and good.
Looked like Moore and Coach were exchanging some words over there.
Barrow with the ball now. Gorham. Back to Barrow. They're going to go to the corner. The drive. Going to have it knocked away, and Doss somehow comes away with it. He's going 100 miles an hour coast to coast, and he'll be able to convert that time. Looked like Bledsoe was going to try and line up the block, but he just couldn't catch up. Barrow the drive right into Dean. He's going to be able to slide his body around and get that one to fall. Doss controlling the offense. They use a Dean screen. The step back drive. Kicks to the corner. They get it back out to Gibbs. The screen from Dean. Now he splits the two defenders. That was Gorham and Wilkins, and somehow he's able to put the layup up over the top.
Gibbs with a beautiful finish there.
16-point lead now. A kick out. Wilkins gets it right back. Free throw line jumper is good. Cut back down to 14. Maysville basketball. Doss. Brings it back up to the top. Use the Dean screen. Put it behind his back. The drop off pass to Ware. Once dribble inside the three-point line. No good. He got his own rebound though. Back to Doss, fires away. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by, that one was Bledsoe. Barrow now into the front court. Splits the two defenders, and he will be able to convert 14 feet away right inside the free throw line.
And every time the Wizards dig themselves out of this hole, Miners seem to put together another little run to help them stay ahead double digits.
Doss shouting out orders. Gets it to Laster on the left wing, on the right wing. Yeah, no, left wing. My apologies. Gibbs now going at Wilkins. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Throws that one up. No good. Going to be rebounded by Bledsoe. Coming back the other way with a minute to go here in the quarter. Minute 5, that is. Wilkins fires away from 3. No good. It's going to be tipped. Looking to see who he's going to keep it, and they're going to say it stays with the Wizards. Splitting the defense and then finishing with the left-handed floater. That on the replay, it was Gibbs. 100 to 88, 55 seconds to go here in the quarter. They get it into Rogers. Now up top to that Bledsoe. Fires away, knocks down the three. Cuts the lead to 9. Maysville. Lions with the ball in his hands now into the front court. They give it to Doss. Guarded by Farrow. He's going to use the DN screen. Steps back. He's going to fire away that three. Bledsoe, the contest. No good. It's rebounded by Rogers. And Gorham into the front court now. Farrow. Gorham fires away the three. No good. And Lions comes away with it. Doss now with the ball will drive into Farrow and on his way to the free throw line. 13 seconds to go, 12 seconds to go here in third quarter of play.
About a foul. The physicality is cranked all the way up in the third quarter, and a lot of the times the refs are letting them play tonight. Gotta love to see it, Andy. Dawson's going to try to bury this lead a little deeper. Wizards will not go away. They keep on digging it up. Also have two men. So good at getting in there, drawing the contact, and if not finishing it all the way, at least drawing the foul. The way he contorts his body, just built for selling those very physical foul calls.
Well, and then the pace that he's able to play with is so hard to keep up with. This guy's flying up and down the floor. I can barely move the camera fast enough. Gonna miss the second one. A 10-point lead now for the Miners. Bledsoe gets it into the front court. They give it back to Gorham. He's gonna drive. Stolen now by Laster. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They're gonna be fouled in transition. Now there's 1 second left. And do they have free throws on the way? No, it's gonna be a sideline out of bounds right there in front of the Miner bench.
Blockbuster moments are made of here. End of the third quarter, up by double digits. Can they seal it?
Enough time to catch and shoot. Ware fires away. Oh my goodness, and he banked it in. Oh my.
Courtney Ware. What an amazing play, and we got it here for you on replay real quick here on
Just
the NM Sports Network.
inside the free throw line. My, oh my. He's able to get it out of his hands and banks it high off the glass. What a way to come to an end of the third quarter. 104 to 91. Your Maysville Miners lead after 3 here on the NM Sports Network. Here's another look at it, slowing it down even more.
So high, we got it out of the camera frame.
Got it off just in time. A rainbow jumper.
Yeah, and when you slow it down, it really puts it into perspective how high that ball was. Nonetheless, that's the end of the third. We got 12 minutes to go here between the Maysville Miners and the Columbus Wizards. Miners, 104. Wizards, 91. We'll be right back after this short break for the fourth quarter here on the NM Sports Network.
Basketball with a 13-point lead entering the fourth quarter of play. Doss gets the inbound pass and a little bit of a soft press right now for the Wizards. Doss works his way into the front court. The double screens at the top of the key. Gonna drive now, tries to throw it inside the Laster. Knocked away by Rogers. They're gonna say ball is gonna go to the Wizards. So Haynes inbounds it over to Gorham. They get it inside the three-point line. Now over to Haynes. Fires away from three. No good. Rebounded by Laster. And on the run is Lions. Gets it to Ware. Now Laster down low on the block. Jab step, now drives middle. He's going to be hit in the head, fouled on his way to the free throw line. Kind of shaking his hand a little bit after the foul. Got one, and it rattles home.
Laster and Doss have really supercharged this offense in the second half.
Off the left rim, ball is off. Gorham into the front court. Bledsoe over to Farrow. Now they go Haynes. Loses his balance. Now they get it to Rogers inside. Two pump fakes. Goes up over top of Dean. Dean with the rebound. Rogers knocks it away from Dean, but loses his balance. Ware comes away with the ball. Now they throw it over to that Lions. Back to Ware. Throw things over to Dean. It's stolen by Rogers. 2-on-2 in transition. Rogers throws that one up. No good off the back iron. Tipped around. And then Laster will come away with it. He'll slow things down. Get it over to Doss. Steps up to the three-point line. No one comes to play defense. He's going to fire away. Off the mark. Rebounded by Bledsoe and going the other way.
They got spared that time.
Barrow, pull up, 16 feet, knocks it in. Barrow doing enough right now to just keep his team within striking distance. Doss goes behind the back into the front court. Dribble handoff with Lyons. He is fouled, and Haynes will be the man to pick up the foul.
Lions will go to the line for two. Happens almost every single time the Wizards start to go on a run of momentum. He's staying on top of it tonight. Marlin sinks his first. Thought the size was going to matter more, but I didn't know they had DN. What a secret weapon to off the bench. 6'6".
For sure. That guy is just chiseled. Heck of an athlete.
The sledgehammer down low. We've seen it tonight. 4 blocks, countless amount of rebounds.
Also tremendously skilled. Knocked down a couple of really difficult jumpers. The free throw by Lions is going to be no good. Haynes gets the ball. Now they get it over to Gorham. Throw it inside. That's RJ. Gets it to Haynes. Haynes is not going to make the catch. Eventually he does. Gorham outside now. Going against Laster. Throws it right to Lions. Back to Laster. Starts on the left and finishes on the right with the layup in transition.
Up by 15 with 9 minutes left. This could be the beginning of the end we're seeing for the Columbus Wizards.
To the front court. Barrow. Given direction. Now over to Haynes. A little bit of a zone now that the Miners are in. He's going to float that one up. No good. Headband comes off. Gets the rebound, no. Fires the pass ahead. Laster to Lions. Lions is fouled. The rebound there was by Singletary.
Yeah,
Got
you
the
can
break
just tell
started.
by the body language of the Wizards. They're kind of starting to get a little bit more deflated. Starting to become less of a cohesive team here in the fourth. The Miners dissect their defense. One fast break at a time.
First free throw is no good.
Lions 16-point lead now. Maysville in complete safety mode right now. Down, all ready for defense, perhaps getting more about that zone they were just running.
It is back up to 17. Haynes with the ball, driving, throws it over to RJ. Trying to back down the defender. He does, spin baseline, no good. Gets his own board, throws that one up, and he'll be on his way to the free throw line. And for a second, I thought that one was going to pop its way over the rim and fall in.
3 trips to the free throw line already. Just now 3 minutes. Romero. That big sledgehammer coming back in again for the Miners. Again.
That one will find its way in. Sat up there on the rim for about 5 seconds. Had a handful of bounces before it falls in.
Full court press now.
Doss gets it into the front court. They bring a trap. Now it's Lions up top. Lions gonna slow things down. Under 9 to go. Lions goes corner. Doss fires the 3. Knocks it in. Oh my goodness. Just over the outstretched arms of the defender.
Still in the 4th quarter, just giving them buckets.
Wilkins standing right in front of us, trying to split the 2 defenders. He gets it to RJ. Now up top to Bledsoe. Fires the 3. No good. That one is going to be picked up by RJ, and he will be able to convert. Put back. Doss into the front court. Uses the DN screen. Throws it back to DN. Feet on the 3-point line. Knocks down another one. Really good at those long distance jumpers.
If you're the defense, what do you do about that? Doss has been killing you all night. Got a pick and pop threat out there.
Wilkins gets it back at the top of the key. The push pass now corner. It's Haynes. Tries to get past Dean. Kicks it back out to Wilkins. Defender slid out of the way. He's going to miss the 3. It's going to be picked up by Dawson into the front court. Finds the cutting Laster on the way to the rim, and he'll convert. It's got to be double-double time now for Mr. Doss.
Mike Laster with a beautiful finish. Been the combo all night long.
Inside to Haynes. Swatted by Dean
goodness.
with authority. They get it up to Ware and Laster were looking at each other for a second, like, which one of us is going to take this one? Ware was the one who did, and he converts.
What a nasty block to lead that break. Definitely got to check that one back.
5 minutes gone by here in the quarter. 7:01 to play.
See, they hit the cut. Dean's just waiting on that block. As soon the man on offense drops it.
Tries to lean back.
With the hand of God. Disgusting work down low from Dean. Now we find ourselves with Maysville with a 20-point lead, 119 to 97 here in the 4th, and faith for Columbus just keeps on withering away. This ABA battle here on NM Sports Network. You are watching NM Sports Network on the Maysville Miners YouTube page, so make sure you guys check out, subscribe, like all the videos. Got a vast collection of the past couple months' games on there. I encourage you to go check that out. Also, while you're at it, if you enjoy high school sports, some of the best invitationals in the country, a lot of entertaining content on mynmsports.com. mynmsports.com. Make sure you check out big catalog for NM Sports Network. We got way more stuff coming, huge stuff in the works. So while you're at it, make sure to check us out if you enjoyed anything you heard or you saw tonight. Now we're about to get into action. 7 minutes left.
Coming out of the timeout, Wilkins It's the inbound pass to Farrow. The clock ticks under 7 minutes to go. Farrow driving, drops it off to Rogers. There outside to Wilkins. The long distance three. Oh my goodness. Cash money there by Zunbrun. Doss. Go to the front court now. 19-point lead for Maysville. The screen by Dean. Step back by Doss. No good. Dean gets the ball. To Ware. No good. On his three. Rogers now is going to bring it up and gets it to Wilkins. Top of the key. Drop off to Rogers. And then they get it to RJ behind the defender. And now a quick timeout for Maysville. 51 seconds ticked off the clock there between timeouts. 6:10 to go, and it's a 17-point lead for the Miners. Gonna go ahead and shout out Express It Sports, our man Jermichael Clinton. Small little hometown company up there in Dayton, Ohio. Express It Sports, they do all sorts of different warm-up gear for teams around the city, and well, now it's around the country. He's got some stuff going on in Atlanta. He's got some teams and some apparel going out to Houston. He's starting to spread out. So if you guys like to support small business, go ahead and hit our man Jermichael Blanton up. You can either email him, either go to the online store, as you guys can see, or you guys can give him a call and hit him up. Tell him that Andy and Jeff over here at A&M Sports Network sent you. Coming out of the timeout, back for this ABA action inside the Limestone YMCA down here in Maysville. Doss with the inbound and crosses the half-court line. Going to use a Dean screen with the Laster up top. Now they come over to this side of the court, the wing. It's Ware. Laster back up top. Going at Rogers, crosses over, uses the Dean screen. Now it's Lyons, fires it away, knocks it in, banking home another three as the shot clock buzzer sounds, trying to snatch the heart away from the Wizards. That was a wild shot there by Wilkins, missed, rebounded there by RJ, and he's able to convert on the putback.
That was exemplary of the fortune tonight.
Where the drive through the defense, another converted and one opportunity on his way to the free throw line yet again.
Here to kick over the Lions. Sticks the leg out, well, right there for the deep three. Followed by another excellent play by Courtney Ware, getting to the line with an and one opportunity. There's all Maysville all evening here at the Limestone YMCA, like a lot of these people would hope it would be.
Knocks down the and one. And back now on offense, Wilkins for the Wizards. They try to go to the corner. It goes through the hands of RJ. It's Laster all by himself, kind of lost that one out of bounds. He's able to get it to Doss as he's flying out of bounds. Doss will not convert the layup. Rebounded by Wilkins. Zumbrun driving down. Goes all the way around the world that time. Gets to Wilkins at the top of the key. He's going to fire away the three. Ware's hand in his face, no good. Rogers with the offensive rebound, finds the cutting Wilkins, no good. Dean with the rebound, and Maysville will come away with it. Laster across the timeline, under 5 to go. Slow down and get it out to Doss. Back to Laster, over to Ware. Thought about pulling that one. He's going to use the Dean screen. High dribble on there, gets it over to Lyons. Gonna hang in the air, missed the layup that time, going back the other way. Farrow gonna run over Ware. They're gonna call the offensive foul. The ref says he threw the shoulder there at the end. Great job there by Courtney Ware, able to get his feet set in time. A couple of the Maysville players making sure the court's dry right now. Don't want any slippage coming back down the other way. At some point, you just got to get him a towel. All right, I guess they're done. So Laster lets it roll its way up to Doss. Barrow picks him up as he crosses the half-court line. Dean screens to the inside. Doss the drive over to Ware. Fires from three. Too short. Rebounded by Bledsoe. And into the front court for the Wizards to drive. Crossover. Barrow's going to get into the teeth of the defense, convert off the window. Got a chance for an and one opportunity.
Tried with a good defense there, but wasn't able to get out of there without getting pegged with a foul. Almost will try to stage a miracle comeback here in the fourth. Just under 4 minutes to go.
Knocks down the free throw, so they convert the three-point play, down 18. On the drive, as Lyons, he's going to be fouled and on his way to the free throw line.
Man, so many fouls. I think we've had more fouls in this fourth quarter than we have the entire game. Desperation shown from Columbus. Maysville Miners still prevail. Lyons will have his fifth and sixth throw. Just the fourth quarter. Nails the first. 3.5 to go. Still having problems with the scoreboard here in the fourth. Glad that these last 3 quarters have ran way more smoother.
That is for sure.
Had a hectic game. All the constructs. Management of the facility. I'll take this one. No discussing here.
Waiting at the line to shoot his free throw. Whenever he gets the opportunity.
Definitely made that last one. I'm not sure what the debate is. Oh yeah, they're switching away. It's been like that the entire game. Adding to the wrong side. 7. They took a point away from the Wizards. Not sure it matters much at this point. But still weird happening.
Lions finally getting to shoot these free throws. One is up and is good. Now a 21-point lead instead of being up 18. Barrow on the offensive end. They throw it to the corner. That time it was number 22. That was Collins on the shot. No good. Maysville takes the rebound and Doss works it into the front court. Crosses over the step back. And get the ball back. Throws it over to Dean. Miscommunication between Doss and Dean. He thought Dean was going to go to the rack. Tries throwing him an alley-oop and it goes out of bounds. Arrow into the front court. Collins now with the ball. Bledsoe at the free throw line. Drop off to Collins. Collins with a great pass into Farrow. And he'll convert through the contact. On his way to the free throw line.
Bucket gets one of those points that they stole from him back. $5 to go, still down 20. I'd say this one's just about over. barring his Saturday night miracle here at the Limestone YMCA. And one is good. Shaves that lead down to 18.
We got a official timeout. The last TV timeout of the game.
A tough one tonight. A lot of different things happening, but we took it with us again on the NM Sports Network.
Maysville faithful gotta be happy. Up 18 with 2:55 to go here in the game. Barring a catastrophic meltdown, would be a great win for Maysville.
Here we go, both teams coming out now. Maysville still in the discussions, taking advantage of the timeout. And ice this one out, up by 18. Here we go. Time for the last little bit of action here. NM Sports Network presentation of ABA basketball.
Maysville will start with the ball. They inbound it. Doss gets it. Crosses the timeline. Lasser with the ball now, being guarded by Rogers. Rogers knocks it away, but Lasser will come away with it. Go behind his back to pull up three.
Oh my goodness, Big Mike.
Does it again. He's just been firing on all cylinders here tonight. And get it over to Collins on the far corner. Firing away now from three as number 11, Watson. He'll knock that down. Lead back down to 18. 15 to go here in the game. They go to the corner to Ware. Get it up to Lyons. Standing on top of the logo. The screen by Laster. Now we'll drive left. Gonna kick out. Doss fires away. Three. No good. Rims out. Collins with the ball now. Taking his time into the front court. Throws it over to the corner. Wide open shooter. That's Davis. He'll rattle it home. Lead is cut to 15. Minute 40 to go. Lions into the front court. Gets it over to Doss. Ian's going to step away. He's not going to screen. They get it to Laster now. They throw it inside to Dean. Going to turn over the outside shoulder. Throws that one up. No good. Rebounded by Bledsoe. Minute 23 to go into the front court. Davis with the ball. Excuse me, that's Watson. Watson gets it back from Bledsoe. Fires for three. Knocks down another one. Minute 12 to go. The lead's down to 12. Doss with the ball in his hands. Crosses the timeline. Throws it over to, that was Ware, and they get it back up to Lyons at the top of the key. Under a minute to play now. Lyons is going to use some of this clock wisely. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Hesitation. He's going to drive. Has it knocked away. The corner three. It's Ware. No good. Rebounded by Dean. Put it back up, and he misses. Ball's going to be knocked away. They call a foul on Dean. Bledsoe, the man with the ball. 41 seconds to go.
Take a look at that step back three. Laster lost it on the step back. Gets it right back and does not touch that rim.
Net barely even moves.
What a night he has had along with Big Doss, man. Miners bringing it home.
Dean checks out. And Bledsoe is at the free throw line to cut this lead down to 10. Conversation at the scores table now with 41 seconds to go.
What a run the Wizards have gone at the end. We said barring a miracle. Looks like they're working on some kind of miracle. At a 9 run.
Actually, now it looks like they're not going to give them free throws. It's going to be baseline out of bounds, 94 feet away from their basket. Wizards basketball. Collins gets the inbound pass, bringing it up into the front court, kind of taking his time, and you don't have time to do that. Time and score right now. Get it over to Watson, gonna drive, fade away. Jumper no good, tipped by Rogers, got the rebound, throws that one up off the window, no good. Eventually they will convert after another offensive rebound, but 18 seconds to go. The clock continues to run. No one is gonna be covering Mike Laster, and he throws that one down. And then a turnover, they throw it off the underside of the backboard. Maysville with the layup, no one was paying attention. The Wizards didn't see that he threw it off the underside of the backboard. Now coming back the other way, Collins gets it to Davis, kicked. 2 seconds left on the clock. We're gonna have a sidelines out of bounds. It's gonna be Wizards basketball. They get it to Bledsoe, he's gonna fire away the three. He's gonna airball that one. That is gonna do it here from the Limestone YMCA here in Maysville, Kentucky. 134 to 120. Maysville Miners defeat the Columbus Wizards. Here on the NM Sports Network. It was a fantastic game, back and forth. The Miners had control for a very large chunk of this one. Well, really most of the game. The Wizards came back and tried to fight back there in the fourth quarter, just not enough to be able to complete the comeback. Like I said, that's going to do it. Final score, 134-120 here from Maysville in Maysville, Kentucky on the NM Sports Network. I'm Andy Horton alongside Jeff Allen. That's all, folks.
Actually have Coach coming over for an interview right after this game in just a few minutes, so just hang on there. I want to hear from the head coach of the Miners. We'll be right back in a few seconds. I'm Jeff Allen. I'm here with head coach of the Maysville Miners, who just won 134 to 120. Coach, there was a lot of controversial things that happened up top with the scoreboard. And Jim, how did you guys navigate around that? And what was your mindset moving forward from the beginning of the game?
I think our normal scoreboard keeper wasn't here, so we're using the scoreboard that they may use for some of the leagues they have here and stuff. And I guess there was a glitch in it, and I guess there was an issue with somebody's number being wrong for them in the book or whatever the situation was. But I think the main thing is that our guys stayed together. We've been trying to find our identity. Being an expansion team, it's hard to really figure out who you are when you've got a bunch of guys who have really never played together,
Yeah.
And we only play once a week, and we only practice a couple of times a week, maybe 3 times, 2 times a week. So the reality of the situation is these guys aren't together like a normal basketball team or a normal team would be every day. And so it makes it kind of hard sometimes, but I think we've got a good core of guys now that like each other. It didn't look like it there for a minute, but those two guys are actually really good friends.
Yeah.
And they were trying to hash something out, I got involved because I didn't want to listen to it. It was, it was a bad look. But, apologize to the viewers for that part. But believe it or not, those two guys are really good friends, and they rode here together. But the reality is that, like, we just have to figure out who we are, and moving forward, we got to figure out what works for us. And I think that's what we tried to. We did that last game.
Yeah.
And it was a really good game, but Nashville's really good, and we came up short. So tonight we got to win, and I think it's huge for, like, the locker room, and it's huge for our for the community, for the locker room, for the guys, for me, because I was on the edge there.
Yeah.
I've been on the edge the last few weeks, and then losing 3 or 4 in a row and not getting to play for 2 or 3 weeks because of the snow, like, that stuff just has really had me in a bad place mentally with basketball because I haven't been able to be active, you know.
Yeah.
And so we're back active now, and I'm just, happy for the guys. We got this win. I'll make sure those guys are, like I said, they're friends. They're going to have to ride home. And I thought, you guys can ride home and talk about this, But it was a great game. Columbus is a good ball club. They knocked off the Kings last week. They got good, really good management. They're kind of one of the pillars of what the ABA good programming looks like.
Yeah.
So, good for us to play teams like that and get an opportunity to get a win, especially.
Yeah, what do you attribute that win to? I know Dawson Laster went absolutely off this game. I know he's been running the points last couple of weeks. What do you attribute this win to, though? If you had to break it down to a couple of points.
I think we played some. We switched up and started playing some 1-3-1. That 1-3-1 caused them some problems, and then we went 2-3 zone. Then we went 3-2, and we played a little bit of man and stretches. But they those two bigs they got are loads in the interior. We got big guys. They're just not that big physically, and so I tried to stay out of match where we were going to have matchup problems.
Yeah.
So playing zone gives you an opportunity to be aggressive defensively, roam around, move, trap a little bit, play good help side defense, but not have matchup problems. And I think we didn't have matchup problems tonight. And when we did go man, we had matchup problems.
Yeah.
And so I think defensively, the guys played hard out of that zone. That was one big factor. Another big factor was offensively. I thought we shared the ball. I thought we got the ball to the third side. I thought we did a lot of good stuff coming off our ball screen action. And even though we didn't get a lot of roll action, we got a lot of pop action. And I think that we got the ball in the heart of the defense. If you can get it in the lane, you can win. I think we stayed in the lane tonight, which I thought was a big factor for us.
Yeah, no, it was a beautiful job. I wanted to ask you just a couple more questions. Where in the heck did Deanne come from? Because he gave you guys a huge boost off the bench tonight, blocking shots, counteracting their big size that they have on the Wizards side. Where did he come from, and how does he fit into this team?
He's been with us, but he had some family issues, and he had to step away from the team for a brief moment. Well, for probably about 6 or 7 games.
Gotcha.
And so, with these guys having full-time jobs and families and things like that, when guys say they need to take a leave of absence, you got to give them a leave of absence. And, he came back, and he's been playing well for us since. He's been in practice. He's been working hard. He doesn't really – I think there's not a language barrier. He understands English. I'm not going to say that, but I think basketball lingo, I think he has a hard time understanding. And so sometimes when I'm asking him to set a veer, I'm asking him, if I say pin down, some of the things he doesn't really understand. So we're trying to figure that part out. But he's been with us for pretty much the whole season. He's only played 3 games, I think, because he had some family issues.
Of course, a lot of talent. Last question I wanted to ask you guys. You said you're still figuring out your identity as an expansion team. It's very difficult to do that, especially with the quantity of games and practices you guys have. How close are you to figuring out that identity, and if you have already, what is that identity?
I mean, I think that we're going to be a team that needs to play fast. I think we picked up Charles Singletary.
Yep.
Charles Singletary. We picked him up. He's been a great addition. He rebounds. He's athletic. He dunks the ball. He had 31 last week. Don't know what he did this week, but he's a load. He's a man. He's really good. And so I think, having him is part of our identity because he makes us more athletic, and I think that, his athleticism gives everybody else a chance to get back comfortable in the mode of doing the things that they do really well. So we got some vets on the ball club that are really good, that play hard, that he allows them not to have to play so many minutes because he can play 3 or 4 different positions. So, I mean, he's been a huge addition. I think that matchup zone and stuff is going to be a big part of who we are moving forward. So I think we figured some things out. One win doesn't solidify the season, but it's a good starting point for where we're wanting to go moving forward.
It feels
next
good.
week.
It feels good. Well, you guys did a beautiful job tonight. Maysville Miners, 134 to the Columbus Wizards, 120. Thank you so much, Coach, for your time.
Thanks
and
a
good
lot.
luck with the rest of the season.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem at all. Well, YouTube, we're almost wrapped up here on the NM Sports Network. We'll give you a look at the court. It's beautiful to see all the Maysville Miners, fans in the community, all out there playing together. And for Jeff Allen and Andy Horton, and for all of us at NM Sports, and for all of us with the Maysville Miners, we urge you to have a wonderful night.
That's all, folks.